Hi, my name is Karsten, and this is a quick introduction to Honeycomb Data Explorer for Snowflake. Honeycomb lets you create fast, interactive maps with data directly from your Snowflake tables. Let me show you. Here's a map with electric vehicle chargers across the US that I've created. This is pulling data directly from one of my Snowflake tables. The Snowflake table has data in latitude, longitude columns, and Honeycomb can pull that in directly. Now here I'm looking at a heat map created using H3 indexes, and you can see that the heat map changes in real time as I zoom in and out. Now Honeycomb is able to create this heat map for me automatically. And because Honeycomb runs as a Snowflake Native App, my data never leaves my Snowflake account, and I can access Honeycomb through the Apps tab. Now, Honeycomb also supports some interactive filtering and these different components here. So let's say I'm interested in this Blink network specifically. If I click on this bar, the data is filtered in real time. So I can see, okay, 37,000 chargers in the ChargePoint network, and so on. I can also filter data for a specific zone in real time. So here I'm drawing an area around downtown San Francisco, and I can see that the data is filtered instantly. There's 1,293 chargers in this area. I can also download this area as a GeoJSON, which is really useful for companies like shared vehicle operators that want to set up specific parking zones or different pricing structures, last mile delivery companies, or even companies like healthcare companies. They can show where their subscribers are in a certain area and then compare that to the providers in the area. And because data never leaves the Snowflake environment, it's a really straightforward, secure, and keeps your data private by design. So it's great for being compliant in regulated cases, regulated industries. Now, as a map editor, I have complete control over the map layers. I can change things like the color scheme and the type of value that are aggregated here. I can change all of these components that make up the map, and I can even use dark mode if I want. Once I've created my map, I can also save it so I can use it later, and then I can also share a link. Now that is a secure link, and everybody who uses that link will need to authenticate through their Snowflake account. But the really nice thing is that when people access the map with that link, it's always going to pull fresh data from Snowflake tables. And this makes Honeycomb really powerful for things like automatically updating dashboards, showing the status of a fleet of vehicles within a city, or the number of new customers and where they're located. So because Honeycomb works directly within the Snowflake account, it's very straightforward to deploy. All you need to do is click on Get in the Snowflake Marketplace. You can start the free trial, and the app will be installed directly into your Snowflake account. There's no need to give the app any special credentials because data is never traveling outside of your Snowflake account. So this has been a really quick introduction to Honeycomb for Snowflake. If you want to get started, you can find Honeycomb in the Snowflake Marketplace. Just search for Honeycomb Data Explorer.